I'll see the notification pop up in Discord. All right.
Is everybody, or are we missing someone?
Unless one of you guys is really confident the robo's going to show up.
All right.
I've heard of this man a day in my life.
You've heard of him. You've just never seen him in person.
Heard of who?
He's like Bigfoot.
Who?
Exactly.
I'm curious if this is going to work, so we're going to find out. Excellent. It works.
Man, Anarchy Online is a different MMO than I'm used to. Oh boy.
Oh.
Guess how you log out?
Alt F4.
No, it's a skill you put in a skill bar.
That's nasty.
What?
Yeah. All their abilities are like skill bar shit, so you gotta put exit game in a skill bar to leave the game.
I would just Alt F4 and tell him to suck a dick.
That probably works too.
I'm about to say, do they not know how to program?
I know it works because it's going to close the application.
Do they not know how to program their
it's
game?
a 30-year-old game, Funky.
Oh.
It was around the time of EverQuest when it first came out.
Oh. Yeah, then never mind. That makes more sense. DOS was probably the predominant program at the time.
Dan said that I can have what's his nuts his pants. It's his last will and testament.
Dan's pants?
No. The guy that won't be here.
He'll just cut. It's like he'll just decide. It's like, hey, I want to play D&D again. And where's my pants? Here's the real question: are underwear still the standard in the wasteland?
No.
Yeah. Everyone's just going commando.
You think Hanes
I'm not.
still making underwear?
Or am I?
I don't know. Roll for deception.
I'm a robot.
And?
My thruster's on full display for everyone.
1 minute and everybody shows up.
But it is armored, so that depends on you.
You know what? I've decided that you're not wearing underwear.
I am in a giant cone costume.
Yeah, but are you wearing underwear?
I have armor under the cone costume.
That still doesn't answer the question.
I have hull plating under the armor.
But are you wearing underwear?
Human ones? No, obviously not.
See? Exactly.
But robot ones?
Sir,
it depends on your definition.
Where did I leave my drink?
Fridge?
Yeah, my room is partially full of boxes and stuff, so.
Making a quick adjustment.
You could have done this the last 2 weeks, you monster!
I left it in the bathroom.
Oh, I would not trust that then.
No, like I went in there a little bit ago doing laundry.
Is it beer?
No, it's juice.
Okay.
I can't drink beer.
I was about to say if it was beer, I would still would not trust that.
I mean, I don't trust any open container in a bathroom, to be fair.
It's coffee.
Have you shit in there in the last 36 hours?
One, my toilet seat stays down. Two, coincidentally,
Seat
no,
or
'cause I
lid?
haven't been home because I've been working.
The real question
So
is, had you flushed the toilet in its presence?
no,
Okay.
Flush the
I understand
toilet
both.
with the lid open
the
in his
coffee
presence
was
is the
in
better
my
question.
bathroom for like 7 minutes total.
Okay.
I don't
Because
know.
I walked in there to do laundry,
Sounds
and
iffy.
I moved it from the washer to the dryer, and I set my coffee cup down because I went to Pet Sprite and I forgot to pick up my coffee cup again.
Okay. Who is breaching where? Or yeah,
I'm
who?
gonna
So
be honest. What is happening?
okay, so we were at the airport. You guys were getting strafed by a plane.
I was
Right,
at the
and then we ran inside.
Remember
Yes.
that? Yeah.
Um.
Half of us are still outside.
Yeah, but combat did end. So
I can't see
With the
anything.
plane too?
the plane's still out and about. You'll find that out. You'll probably run
And I
into that
guess
while
we
I
you're.
was
rush
in a
in
different
whoever
spot
was
from
in
everyone
first.
else. I thought, wasn't I at the front, or did I move?
I think you were
Yeah,
first in, weren't you?
I never
I
went in. I was
supposed
first to
to
breach.
Are we? So some of you are out back, and some of you were coming in the front way. Who?
Yes.
Or do you all breach through the front?
There was a front? I thought
Yes.
somebody opened up a hole in the back and everybody just piled in.
No, some of us went to the front because I cleared the front with Eddie and I think one of you, and then someone failed to jump over the fence like 5 times. So
Right,
I
I was
was
still
right.
hiding in a tunnel.
Yeah, I was right here, waiting for people to go in the front, and then I think someone was stacking up to go in the back.
No, I think I
Alright,
was.
so the front's
back.
over here then?
Yes, that's where I was.
Yeah, the
Alright,
front
so I
is
would have went that way because that's the door in.
Did I
I
move
think-
over here, or did I move over here? I don't remember where the.
You
Fuck
seem to be over here. You were doing something. You were probably hopping the fence. We probably just didn't move our tokens after the combat ended.
That's true. Okay. Well, if you want, I'll go in the front with. What did he say? How do I see what he said? Oh,
It's the chat.
oh, that's probably true. That might be it. Well, do you want me to breach the front with you then?
If you want, sure.
Okay.
I
so
can go
two
around the
of-
hole we made.
Yeah,
It doesn't
the two
matter
of
to me.
Companions will go in the front, and we'll let the meat shields go in the back. I mean, the others go in the back.
No, Mitchell's appropriate.
Okay. Well, we'll let the other meat shields go in the back because that is fair. If we let them go in a couple seconds ahead of us, they can start drawing fire. Then we can hit them from the rear.
I would like to try and sneak in if I could, though.
Oh, very well. We're gonna let him sneak in first. So
sneaking. Because
gunfire,
you're
wait 10
sneaking,
seconds?
give me a perception difficulty 3 check.
Just a straight perception roll.
Sorry. Either. What skills? Survival would probably be the survival perception.
Okay.
Ammo. Good on ammo.
Hmm.
Okay, you don't notice any key access points. You just see the back door.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. I'm still gonna try and sneak in.
Okay. You're going in the back door.
Yes.
Kinky.
You cleverly peek through the door, and you see a room full of guys, kind of split between the front door and the back door, or split between watching the front door and the back door. They do not notice the slight crack in the door.
Nice. I would like to
Grenades.
reload my fist.
Okay. He's got the bear trap fist. He's got to step on it and charge it every time he between uses.
Moth,
Yep.
this is for you. In the chat.
We have grenades?
I wish. Do we?
Don't we have
No.
Molotovs? No, yeah, we used all the Molotovs, didn't we?
I don't think anybody has
We have
throwing as a
Molotovs?
skill. Yes, at one point.
I have not seen you guys have explosives yet.
Yeah, we use them like the same thing we got them in. So.
Wow.
We like found a few on some raiders and then used them immediately.
Hi, Sprite. Isn't explosives its own skill?
Explosives and throwing, I believe, are the two.
Yeah, I will take or I will take either for the use of grenades.
Okay.
However, if it's a spear, I won't take explosives unless it's an
Unless it's an
explosive spear.
explosive spear. Jinx.
Only problem with explosives is it requires perception.
Which who here has the best perception?
You.
What? I have 5.
Okay, maybe not you.
But let's say I
It's
don't
Probably
still better
somewhere
than
around
most.
you. I
Yeah,
have
Robo's
4
got 6.
perception.
Robo has 6. Dan
I
has
Oh,
have,
Dan does have 3
only
in
have
throwing
5.
as well. There you go.
Yeah. So it's between Dan and Robo.
Oh,
One of the
throwing.
two of them would be good with good as taking explosives. Eventually.
I think we all have very low perception.
I
I
have
got
5.
middle perception. I have 5.
Yeah. Most of us have middle.
4 is the minimum you can have. 5 is not middling.
No, okay, per the old school stats between 1 and 10, 5 is in the middle.
Yeah. However, making a character in this one, you can only go down to 4. So,
That's unfortunate for them.
yeah.
My
Yeah,
luck
four is about a
caps
yeah, four is about a 20% success rate. 10 is a 50% success rate.
yeah, which that says a lot because 50% success rate would be averaging.
Yeah.
So
Do
really,
keep in
unless you have a
mind,
10 and everything, you suck.
explosives can knock that up another 10. So 10 in explosives and 10 perception means you're always going to hit. Not that it really matters too much because explosives hit everything in the tile it's in.
Mm-hmm.
So all you really got to do is just get to the tile next to you and you're good.
Well, I was saying in the sense of the semantics of like stat wise, because he said a stat 10 is only basically like a 50%. So really, none of our stats are good except for my luck.
Which makes every stat look good.
Yes. And Robo's 10 agility. And Dan's
I've got 8
intelligence.
intelligence and 8 endurance.
All right, Sprite, go
Those are
roll.
neat.
Yo mug is roundabouts, except for his charisma.
And 5 in repair. I forgot I had 5 in repair.
I just realized 3 of us have 10 on a stat. Sprite, can you fuck off?
No.
I'm trying to eat breakfast, and so she's just sitting here like, I want to eat. Like, you just threw up all over my bed. That's why I'm doing laundry.
Aw.
Well, that's why she's hungry.
Stay out of that.
Okay. Dan has 5 perception. Dan says no. Looks ahead. So, get Molly in here and Eddie for whenever they need to come in. Oh. So you guys all see where you were, and sorry, Punch, or sorry, Yilmug. Did you see? You saw that you saw a couple guys looking at both the doors?
Yeah, you did.
There is a lot of cover in these rooms, although it's not very, or in this room, although it's not very hard cover.
Cool. I'm gonna wait for them to burst through the door before I
I'm with the
murder a
loser group.
fool.
Um, At this moment, you guys have a choice of which end you can breach at.
Define which end to breach. Oh, you mean the front or the back?
Yeah. There's the front way that goes through the main security, and then there's the back way that's just like a door. But the back way or the main security is uh yeah, the main security is just it's a small airport, so they just like have a metal scanner that you go through.
Is
That's
that gonna
probably
work
safe.
after however many years?
I doubt it has power.
Well, here's the thing. Are the lights on?
Yes.
Okay, so it might have power.
Very the fuck well. That's a different story.
To be fair, it's an airport scanner. You could probably just walk around it. It's probably just in the middle of a hallway.
About to say, yeah. Is this scanner in the middle, or is this like the whole threshold?
The scanner is most of the threshold. However, a
Oh,
certain
here's a bigger question.
Can I use science to disable
Was
it?
Here's a big question. Was there a 9/11 in Fallout, and would this even happen? Would they
That is
have?
a
this
very
would
good
be
question.
wartime. This would be wartime. You still go through a metal detector, but
Yeah, but the only
obviously,
reason we have metal detectors in airports is because the 9/11 forced us to. We didn't
Mhm.
have them before that.
let's say that the airports are all on or most airports are on security,
Actually,
considering the fact of that it is
can I be a
wartime.
lore nerd for 5 seconds?
Hmm.
All of the airport security was taken over by the military and the federal government towards the end of the
So they
resource
wouldn't
wars.
have metal detectors. They'd have laser turrets. Gotcha.
Uh, there'd be laser. There were some had laser turrets. Most had military guards. There should have been some sort of detector. I don't know what, but so that does actually make
Something radioactive.
sense. That does make sense. The metal detector
Unshielded
type shit
X-ray
also
scanner.
makes
How
sense.
about that?
Yeah. Anyways, can I hack the thing?
Um, do not use science. Use explosives.
What?
Um, meta knowledge.
Instead of
This.
meta knowledge, how about we roll?
Yeah. This is actually going to be an explosives roll.
I have no explosives, so I wouldn't even roll.
Difficulty 2.
If it's not an electronic, I'm not messing with it. Is what I'm saying. Like I was only.
I'll also science 3 to identify that the metal detectors are rigged to a frag mine, as it would be appropriate to identify that this isn't quite the thing you were expecting.
You might want to move Dan's character. No, Funky to the. He breached in the back with Yulmug. Since we were talking about the detector even working, can I use science repair to see if the detector's working?
um, you see blinking lights, you
Just
see the
because the
blinking
lights
light.
are on doesn't mean it's turned on.
Um,
Can I use it? Can I roll?
uh, science or repair, both the same skill threshold of
I mean, science repair is the
2.
skill. No, sorry.
Science intelligence or repair
I'll go
intelligence.
repair intelligence. How about that?
Yeah. Difficulty 2. You have no clue if the machine is on or not.
I'm just gonna re-roll one of these real quick. There we go.
It's on.
Can I turn it off?
You're made of mostly metal, aren't you?
Yup. Are the controls on this side, the other side?
The controls are on the far side.
All right, can I interrupt the power by cutting it?
Since most of the controls are on that side, you'd have to do some sort of acrobatics move to get around it.
Is there a gap between it and the ceiling?
There's a bit of one. To use your thruster effectively, you to give me an acrobatics roll.
You say that. I counter with, that's not a skill that exists.
Athletics, sorry.
Can I open it up from this side and interrupt the power?
Um, let's say, or hmm. So you see the box, and you see the circuit box to interact with it. And it's on the other side. There aren't very many wires from this side. It's kind of by design to not be tampered with by this side or from this side. Granted, do you have anything you could throw at it? A rock, a typewriter, some scrap?
I can go outside and grab some rocks, yeah.
That could be a solution.
Not that I have any throwing skill. Yeah, I could throw bullets at it, but those might set off the metal detector. Unless my bullets aren't metal.
Lead is not ferrous.
Can I check to see if my bullets are lead bullets or something else?
Um, do you have FMJ bullets, or are you shooting
No?
FMJ or anything like that? Then they're just lead.
Alright, I shoot the circuit box. Do I roll to hit it, or...
Yeah, give me roll whatever skill it is to hit it. You hit it. The circuit box explodes in a fiery fashion.
Do the lights go out? Does the metal scanner go out?
Uh, the small arc flash goes off and sets off the frag mine, but you are unhindered. You are undamaged by it. It just kind of blows up the whole metal detector.
Trap disarmed.
To medium range.
You're not here. You don't know.
Uh, okay. From down the hall, you hear some rustling, and you start to take gunfire or laser fire.
Oh shit, we're being shot at?
Yeah, you're being shot at. Someone heard the explosion go off.
I mean, okay, they were probably already alerted with the plane shooting outside, but sure. Now they know where we are. Let's hope the others cause some sort of distraction.
And it's accurate. Okay. Okay. Hello, I'm distracting you. Hi. Okay. He's got that. Okay. Sorry about this. It's, 4. Okay, is he set up? Okay. Okay. Uh. Okay. Everyone is in combat state. Okay. And he's in combat. And roll for your initiatives. Okay. All right. See here, who's up first? This guy. Um. So Dan is being distracting, right? So he's seen. And uh, Yilmung is crouching in between the rows of seats, or the waiting room seats.
Correct.
Okay. Okay. Difficulty 2, combat. Okay, this guy goes first. Difficulty 2, combat rifle rolls. Misses. Okay. He's gonna back up. He's gonna go to the side of the room. Okay. Next guy. Next guy's across the room. He's gonna take a shot. Medium range. He's gonna shoot it. 20. He doesn't hit shit. Gets a complication. Complication combat. Roll. That guy gets a wear and tear to his gun. Okay.
Ain't it, Jam? Suck it, dumbass.
He clears the jam. Okay. This guy backs up away from the giant hulking super mutant that's like waving his arms around and flailing. Difficulty 1. He hits. He does 7 damage to the head.
Ouch.
This big glide doesn't have any penetration.
So that does 4 damage, I believe. Yeah, that does 4 damage. Okay. Yep. Okay. All right, that guy just went. This guy's shooting down the hall. Who is first in line? Does anyone's between
Well,
you
I
and
was disabling the thing, so probably me.
okay? Let's see here. You are still at long range. Okay, so difficulty 1. He hits you. He hits you for 3 piercing, 1 energy damage.
Piercing removes 1 armor, right?
1 armor per effect.
Damn, still does 2 damage then.
Dan, it is your turn. Um, yeah, yeah. If you would like to, if yeah, they're just kind of like generic, like schoolroom chairs, just and stuff like that. Um, so chair. Oh, you're gonna make me do a You know what? Since it's an improvised weapon, just do an unarmed attack with just like a do a bare fist attack. Um, so like I said, the rules lawyer in me wants to say this is to be a melee weapon, but the rule of cool says just use a uh just use your regular unarmed attack, like your knuckle attack or whatever. You hit him, and you get an AP. Are you? I think you're hitting. Okay, you'll probably hit this guy. Roll for damage. Yeah, use your regular knuckle attack, but don't use any special modifiers like bleed or anything like that. Uh, weapons. Uh, yeah, use your knuckle attack, but no piercing. Yes.
Well, there's still 1
Um,
damage each.
yeah. Let's see here. I do need to roll for a location real quick for you. You hit in the torso. For he takes torso. Okay. Okay, he takes 2 damage. All right. Okay, it is this guy's turn. Okay, 1 difficulty. He hits. And I don't think he does any damage. 3 damage to the right leg. Yeah, he doesn't do any damage. Okay. He hits, gets it. This one hits, it gets an AP. Uh, he shoots you in the left arm for 6 damage. Does that go through? Yeah, okay. So most of these guys are using physical. The guy with the laser sniper, the one guy has a laser sniper rifle. Okay, Moth, it is your turn.
Woo!
You hear a lot of
Okay, so you
gunfire in the
said he's
room
at
next to you.
long range, right? The dude over there?
Yes, yeah, he's at long range, and
Cool.
he's in slight cover, so he has one extra DR.
Gotcha. Does that mean it's difficulty 2 to hit?
It's still difficult. Or your battle rifle's long range, isn't it?
Yep.
It's still difficulty 1. He's in remember cover in the system just gives him extra damage resistance.
Gotcha. Ooh. I'm a luck reroll one of those. I guess I miss.
Bam. Okay.
Unless I can aim retroactively, which I don't think you'll let me do.
Aiming or oh god, aiming or isn't aiming just oh god, the fucking
I
I
thought
don't know what.
aiming was a reroll on a d20 for the hit.
Yes, I think you are right. As opposed to a called shot. Yeah, aiming is a reroll. A called shot is increased difficulty to hit the specific location. Okay. Let's see here. Your cyber dog goes in your same turn as you. Oh, I gotta.
The question is, will you let me aim retroactively or not?
No, you have to call that.
Gotcha.
It is your cyber. You can move your cyber dog now at this turn at this moment.
Right. So I imagine the metal detector is like one bracket.
Yeah, sorry.
Whoa, why can't I see that room all of a sudden? Do you remove the wall?
Uh,
Oh no, that was weird.
no.
I just deselected my character and I could see the room. That's
Oh,
strange.
you can't see the room to the south, right? Though.
No. I was meant the this one in here.
Okay.
Right. How does movement work again? Major action for 2 zones, minor action for 1 zone.
Yes, and you can't chain them. So you could cast, or yeah, you could do if you use your major action, you could get 2 zones, and then be left with a minor action.
2 AP to get a major. Wait. I don't need that at all. I just need 1 zone. Boop. Now he's at medium range, right?
Yes.
Very loud bark.
Bork, Bork. He hits. Roll for damage. For damage, piercing 2, so that ignores 2 of his armor. You hit him
Left arm.
in the left arm. Okay. That does a bit of damage.
Nice. Turn over.
Okay. Yieldmong, it is your turn.
Yay! I'm going to take a minor action and move over to here. And
Okay.
then while stealth, I'm going to punch this guy.
Okay. Bam. You hit him for yeah. That was a 0 difficulty check, wasn't it? Because so you get an IP, don't you?
Yes. Yep.
God damn it! Holy shit!
Oof.
So that's
That's
16 damage with 5
6
penetration.
6 penetration.
Yes, my bad. 16 damage with 6 penetration. And this happens again for the next 6 turns.
How do you kill him?
The bear jaw has to snap around his throat and rip it out.
Oh, it's his torso though. You want to rip
Oh,
his heart out?
I rip out his heart. Punch
Do
through
you
his chest and rip out his heart with the bear claws.
do you insert the Indiana Jones lines? It's like I'm a Mach 2 or something like that.
Nope.
Oh,
I'm just gonna turn to the others and go shh as I spend 1 AP to reload my fist.
that yeah, Kalima. uh,
I would say "Be My Valentine," but okay.
Well, that was my turn.
okay.
Nice.
Norsk, it is your turn. Okay.
I think you got to
You
get
are
one more zone for close.
yeah, you gotta yeah, you would have to close one more
Which I
zone.
think is spending one party AP to get a minor action to move in.
Yes, that would be appropriate. Actually, it would be 2 AP because you can't you can't chain him because he would have to buy he would have to buy a major action. But he would still have his minor action, so he could aim or do something like that.
No, different zone because it's through a door.
I mean, you could take a shot. It's just difficulty 2. You probably wouldn't have much difficulty hitting him. Your party does also have 5 AP, so you could just
Yeah,
move.
just spend an AP and move, or spend an AP or two and move in.
There you go. Okay, you hit. Roll for damage. Don't forget to add your yeah, don't forget to add the fire rate.
Also, it hits both targets in that room too, because
Yes.
burst.
Okay. That's +1 damage dice, so you need to add up to 3 damage dice for the yeah, up to 3 damage dice for how many fire rate you use, and those 2 for the energy. You may also spend luck points to reroll, or yeah, you may spend 1 luck point to reroll up to 3 of those, isn't it?
Yeah, one
Yeah.
luck point for 3 face die.
There you go.
Nice.
So here you do good amount of damage, no piercing. You're hitting them both in both in the
11 damage to
torso.
the torso for both of them.
It's 9. Or sorry, it's he rolled the appropriate amount of dice because Black Widow and energy um
They add a die, not damage, direct?
Yeah. Yes.
Gotcha.
Okay. So 9, 14, 2. Okay, so 9. Okay, he's got that much health. He's pretty fucked up. And he is 2. He's okay. He's got that much health. Okay. Okay. Eddie's turn. He is medium range, so this would be the optimal range for him to attack anyway. You hit. Which one do you hit? The top one or the bottom one? Okay. Roll for damage. You hit him in the torso. Okay, you do a little bit more damage. Okay. All right. And those guys are somewhere else. Okay, back up to the top. Yilmar, or not Yilmar, Dan. God damn it.
Is that the same guy with the same gun?
No. he pulls a Pulp Fiction and shoots everywhere, and hits nothing.
Nice.
Okay. Okay, so he went. It's this guy. He's freaked the fuck out. He's gonna shoot it, or he's gonna use his fucked up. This is the one with the fucked up rifle. And he's gonna shoot at Yilmar. And he's gonna.
At who?
I don't
Uh,
know, Yilmar.
I have a guy at work called Yilmar, or there was a guy at work that called Yilmar. And it was like,
Yilmar or
don't call him Yilmug. Don't call him Yilmug. This in my head the whole fucking time. I was like, don't call him Yilmug. Don't call him Yilmug. Don't call him Yilmug. Anyway, he's gonna do a called shot on Yilmung. He's gonna try to
So
shoot him in the head.
he needs 2 to hit me then, yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
wait, has
He
he been
missed.
detected yet?
Yeah, I killed the guy.
Yeah, he killed a guy and did the fucking Yali Ma shit.
Oh.
He still misses. Okay. Okay. This guy in the same zone is gonna retreat. He's gonna throw a flashbang. Thrown blast. Great. Now I gotta fucking go look at the flashbang tab. What the fuck does a flashbang
You did this
do?
to yourself.
I did it to myself.
I'd imagine it's a stun for 1 turn.
Probably is. Okay. Flashbang. Special. Okay. Okay. Tell you what, we're gonna do an athletics meter beat check. Based upon the flashbang throw. So I'm gonna need a athletics check from both God and what's his Dan. I'm gonna spend 1 AP. athletics. Okay, and then
Pure athletics or strength athletics?
strength athletics. Okay. This doesn't hit you, Moth, so I'm gonna need strength athletics from you
I
too.
didn't roll that robot one. That wasn't me.
Oh. Let's see here. Fuck.
3d20.
Okay, what did he get? He got
49.
The flashbang goes in a weird corner, and does not hit one or yeah, and does not hit or yeah, does not affect it either of you.
He fucked up that roll hard.
He did. Um,
Oh, he throws it under a chair. How about that?
yeah, there you go. The chair fucking jumps a little bit. Okay. Which guy was it? It was this guy. He was that turn. Okay. The sonic dog's getting closer. Um, this guy's gonna take another shot at Moth and then fall back. Actually, he's gonna aim. Aim action. Rules, skills, action points. Aim. Buying. Aim. No, wait. Combat. Actions. Aim.
Yeah, it's re-roll a d20 on the first attack roll.
Okay. He's gonna aim. Oh, good thing he aimed.
Ah!
Damn it. You're just having a mad sniper battle. And I think shit. Dan, it's your turn. Um, you may use one as. Are you trying to grapple them at the same time, or are you just trying to throw them into each other? Okay. Um, give me. Are you gonna actually throw them, or are you just gonna use them as a stick? Because if you're gonna throw them, you gotta roll. You gotta roll a throwing check. Okay. Uh, athletics check or his athletics check versus your throwing check. Roll anything on a throwing check. All right. You throw him into his buddy. Abilities, weapons. Yeah. Roll your knuckles with no. Yeah. Roll your knuckles for attacking. Or yeah. You've already hit him, so just roll your knuckles for damage. Also move one zone. No effects. Yeah, just roll a hit. Look, yeah, there you go. Okay, you hit him in the torso with this buddy. Five regular damage, no piercing. Um, I'll say they both take the same. Or yeah, let's say torso to torso damage, and they both take 5 damage. Okay, takes that much damage. Okay. Okay, Dan went. Again, we're attacking this complete and total lunacy that is Yilmar or Yelmung. I did it
Yeah,
again.
you'll
God fucking damn it. He's got this. Er, aim. Okay, this guy's also going to aim.
you can try and hit me.
He's gonna reroll that complication. Well, his gun doesn't jam. God damn it. Moth, it's your turn.
Alrighty. Hell yeah.
You hit and get 1 AP. Delayed damage. You hit him in the left arm. Okay, piercing. LU ignores armor. Okay. Okay, he's still up. He still ain't doing that well. Cyberdog turn.
Yeah. Now the question is, can I use the dog? Can I use luck to re-roll the dog's rolls?
Yes. However, your dog does as your dog is an extension of you. However, he will not have his own. Yeah, he doesn't have his own luck pool. So look at you. Okay, no piercing. 5 to the
Left leg.
left leg. 3. Okay. Okay. Took a little bit of damage. Okay, then. Yomug, it's your turn.
Sweet. I'm going to move over here and then punch this guy. Sweet.
You hit.
Yep, with 1 extra AP. Pop. All right, let's do some damage. I will spend a luck point to re-roll. It's 3, right? For a luck point.
Yes.
Okay, well. I can't re-roll the same ones, so I'll just have to take it. So that's gonna be 8.
Oh, what little tears you give me. Oh, I rolled 8 damage. How tragic.
8 damage with 3 piercing, and persistent damage for 2 turns.
2 piercing.
3, because piercing is 1 plus the effect dice.
No, you get 1 piercing per every effect rolled.
I have 2 effects.
Yeah, that's 2 effects. So that's
Okay.
2. 2 piercing.
Hold on. I remember we
Which
found out it's your piercing number plus the number of effects rolled.
uh,
If I remember correctly.
oh so
Because we were
glorious
surprised
tabletop.
by that.
I mean, per effect makes sense, but
Ignore X points of the target's damage resistance for each effect rolled, where X is the rating of this damage effect.
Gotcha.
yeah. So
Okay.
8 damage for 2 piercing, but it's going to last for 2 rounds.
Yeah. Okay. Piercing, he's bleeding. He's bleeding. I'm bleeding. Let's see here. 8 damage. Goes through pretty much all of his armor. He doesn't have that much this one doesn't have that much armor
Nice.
anyway. In where is it? At its left leg. Left leg. Left leg.
How appropriate.
Oh, I'm sorry. I had that wrong.
8.
Indeed.
It's your piercing times the number of effects rolled. So if you have 2 piercing, that would have been 4.
Correct.
Yes.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Yamong. Norse, it's your turn. Rattle 'em, boys. Can't remember. It's a luck to point to reroll, or to reroll one of those dice,
Yes.
isn't it?
Unless you aim first, in which case you can reroll 1 if you aimed.
The weapon he has is inaccurate, so he can't aim it.
Ah,
Yeah.
gotcha.
He still has plenty of luck points to reroll, though. There you go. Luck stat, best stat.
Yep.
Roll for damage. These are all males.
Sexist.
Perfect. Okay. Burst, and you can hit. So you hit both of them for 8 energy damage in the. Shut the fuck up, Dars.
Torso.
Torso. 8 damage in the torso. 6
He's not
damage.
wrong, though. It does.
That's more.
Bonus damage against mutants, bonus damage against humans, bonus damage against men or women,
Okay, so that one's dead.
bonus damage against bugs and animals.
Okay, and that one's still doing pretty well.
Bonus against robots.
Yeah, Fallout teaches that
Or
gives an
5 years in the
advantage.
future, depending on how stuff goes.
No, no 40k prejudice is not optional. Let's see
That's
here.
called hatred. That's a different mechanic entirely, even though it's almost identical.
Okay, Eddie's turn. Oh, you're
I'm going to move him slightly back. So
about to say yeah.
it's a
Yeah,
medium
there you
range
go.
thing, right?
Yep. 10 and 16 doesn't hit.
Hatred's not optional if you're in a party with my sister
Sister
of
of
battle.
War. Yeah, that one. Okay.
Then it's you hate what she hates, deal with it.
Okay. All right. Back
Which
to
is
the top.
everything that's not a human.
You clicked on Eddie, so
Yeah, just
click off of.
randomly select in middle
Yeah.
area with the box, and you should be able to see everything again.
Okay, back to the top. Contract Merc. These guys are fucking shitting their pants.
Hating hatred is not a mechanic.
No. This
Oddly.
guy's gonna use the stim pack.
Actually, no. That is a mechanic. It's called Xenos Love, and that makes you a heretic, and now you die. Hatred now applies to you.
He's gonna use this stim
Wahahaha.
pack. And he's gonna kind of he's okay. I don't really have room for it, but he's gonna pop out the door a little bit. And he's gonna shoot. He's gonna run outside. Actually, here, let me fix that real quick.
Ah, but Dan, that's where you don't understand. My hatred comes from a place of calm. In that game.
Okay, so this guy's like slightly outside in the blackness, the void that is the outside. He's gonna shoot back in, and he's running scared from this fucking super mutant that's just threw him into his friend. Backing up. It's gonna roll for damage. He hit the left leg, does no damage whatsoever. His friend's gonna follow him out. His friend's gonna make a called shot for 2 difficulty on the super mutant. He's gonna try to hit him in the head. He doesn't hit. And those two
Stop
guys are
wasting
down.
our ammo, you savages.
Okay. This guy's gonna retreat into the back room. Shut the door behind him. That's his turn. Dan, it's your turn. Grappling both of them. I'm gonna say you're gonna I'm gonna say it's best to grapple one of them. I mean, I guess you could grapple both of them. However, you'll have to beat both of their combined athletic scores.
Ooh,
Tell you
grab
what.
him and throw him back into the building. That could work. Start smacking their heads into each other.
Same roll as last time. Except instead use an athlete or use your unarmed skill instead of your throw skill because you're not actually throwing them against one of their athletics rolls. Beat a 1. Flip a coin. 1 you win, tails you lose. Oh, there you go. Roll for damage. Like you have been. Just no effects. 6 damage. Alright, describe how you killed both of them. Okay. Dan is going to type us a whole paragraph on the death of 2 minions who they got smashed into each other. Okay, let's see here. This guy's going to try to start making some miles between here and there. He's going to move away and throw a flashbang over his shoulder. Difficulty 7%. He's got to get a 6. Okay. Oh. Okay. He threw a flashbang into your zone. Norsk and Yilmung, give me an athletic strength roll. Difficulty yeah, you have to beat his 1. Actually, sorry, you have to beat 2 because 1 is technically a critical success for him. Okay.
Your mug wins.
I
Abilities.
use my outfit to reroll that.
Frick. Let me double check what happens here. Okay. Norsk, you're stunned for 1 turn. But that guy's going to keep on running. 1 turn, you can't, or you have to spend AP to buy actions, so you don't have your regular actions, so you're stunned for 1 turn. If you go to the modify weapons section and go to qualities and effects, stun is the one in the very bottom left if you want to see exactly how it works. Otherwise, yeah, like I said, you're probably not going to get attacked, so don't worry too much about it. Moth, it's your turn.
Yep. This dude's in the doorway? That's a bad choice.
I'm about to say, yeah, he's trying to get out of there.
Yeah, well, now he's in my line of fire and he's still at long range, technically. So.
Yes. Yes, he is.
Oof.
The guy in the doorway, right?
Yep.
Oh, that had to hurt.
Torso shot, too.
Let's see here. Yeah, he's dead. He comes around the corner and looks, and what is the last thing he sees?
Nothing. He doesn't finish turning. He just gets shot. Falls straight into the door frame.
He
Never
slumps down
sees
dead,
his killer.
lifelessly. Okay, Cyberduck turn.
Nope. I'm going to then. Okay, so after I use a major action, can I spend 2 AP, get another major action, and then move 2 zones?
Yes, you just can't like move 2 zones and then you just can't move 2 zones and then buy another major action, then move 2 more zones.
Then with the minor action, I don't believe I can move another zone. Can I, or can I?
As far as the rules that I've read, you can't take 2 move actions in the same turn.
Alrighty then. Then I get down here, since that's long range technically, and I open up the door. And I see nothing. Then the dog goes through the north door.
There's a couple. The dog comes around the corner to see the sniper and a couple other guys huddled in the cubicle.
The dog goes back, closes his door since it's all the same move turn, and then goes over here.
Yep.
Because that's how that works. And then I just, I wait. Turn over. I guess a shout out to Eddie. We got more down here.
Lots of beeping occurs. Okay. Moth Cyberdirk. Yilmung, it is your turn.
Alright, I'm going to spend 1 AP to reload my fist. And then I'm going to sprint. Alright, that is my turn.
Okay. Okay, Norsk, that's your one turn. This is your stun for this turn. Oh, fleeing the
There it is.
ghouls. Sabin charges after the fleeing ghouls, the same ones that have just had their breath knocked out of them by the hulking green mustache just a little while ago. They foolishly attempt to aim for the threat's weak spots, only for the shots to ricochet off his armor. Nothing they've tried led to any success against it. They realize that this is it. There's no escape, and any fleeing or feelings of hope evaporates alongside their craniums, hitting each other. Their bodies go limp after a small explosion of gore. The monster closes his palms and then does it again, clapping like a good lord. Okay. Norsk, you can move, but you have to spend AP. Or you take actions, but you have to spend AP. That's pretty much what stun does. Yep. Edie can make his turn as regular.
Yep, 3 nudes down in the south.
Yeah, there's a couple.
If you head up to the top door, they'll probably be through it in a minute.
If you want to move your main character, you can just like spend 1 or 2 AP to do that. Okay. So here, Norsk, okay. This guy. This guy's technically long range. See here. Comes out, takes cover. Slightly down the hall, he throws a flashbang into the zone with the dog. Okay. He gets 1 success. Moth, give me a or give me a roll for give me a roll for athletics roll for your dog to dodge the flashbang.
Don't know how you can dodge audio and visual, but okay. Problem. I don't have that. I have body.
Body.
I don't
Okay.
know what that means.
Body plus 3, or body and other would be the combination for the for for the character's uh athletic skill. So your athletic skill is a 9. Or sorry, your roll threshold is a 9. So just roll 2d20 and see how many how many times you get below 9.
Almost in a failure.
Okay. Your dog is stunned for 1 turn.
No, how could you monster?
Okay. Hey. Okay, so that guy went. Okay. This guy's got his combat rifle. He leans his head around the corner and shoots the dog.
What?
I mean, the
You said he
dog's in the
shoots
next
his dog?
zone.
Which
He's in.
dude?
He.
No, don't move my dog. My
This guy
dog was
right here.
backed around over here. Fuck you.
This guy. That guy right there.
He's
He's
got
in
to
the.
come in into visual range to hit the dog. Right?
Okay. He moves his zone and shoots the dog. Difficulty 2. He hits him. Okay. Adds a dice for fire rate. 8 damage. To
7
left
damage.
to the appropriate location, which would be left. Left
A
front
front
leg.
leg,
Yeah, left front leg. Okay. Okay.
which would be a crit, technically, right?
Yes, that would be a crit. Unless he has toughness.
With a dog.
It could be a tough dog. Okay, that guy waits patiently. This guy bandaged himself up. Ooh. Shit, I could have popped that. God damn it. Oh well. And then he's gonna fall back down the hallway. Okay. Okay. That was his turn. Dan, it's your turn. No, no, you're just back outside. It's just those guys. Yeah, that's how they shuffled. Everyone over there's dead. Vickers is snapping out of it. She'll be ready next turn. Yes, everyone in the lobby is dead. I hope. Yeah, I hope you're not dead. That would be a little tragic. Okay. 2. Okay, this guy pops out. His cubicle. And does the
Door's open,
fire.
you can see the other robots, too.
Yes. Takes a shot at Moth. Does he hit? He
I
hits.
think that's a yeah. Suddenly you're critting a lot. Interesting.
Karmic. We're playing with karmic dice, guy.
Yeah, apparently. Fucking
Okay.
turn that option off, you cheat. Man. God damn!
No piercing. Blah 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 blah. Uh,
Physical, right?
yes.
Owie.
Okay. That guy. It is your turn, Moth.
Oh, good. No, I haven't fired in a while.
Oh, good lord, no! No, they're so young. They're only they're only 1 session old. We'll just ignore the fact that your dog is nearby. You
Well,
hit
it's
him.
never been a problem before.
Nope. You hit him.
Luck reroll. Damn.
Okay. Let's remember the fucking rules for this thing. It's
So
gap.
burst hits them both, and spread hits an additional location on them.
I say spread is the same character though. It doesn't spread. It
Yes.
doesn't. Yeah.
So, guy in front gets hit twice, guy in back gets hit once.
Okay. Um. And
Spread is half
then
damage, so guy in front takes 9, guy in back takes 6.
okay.
Minus armor,
And
obviously.
the Gatling effect. Did you add dice
Yep.
from fire rate? Okay. That adds 2 dice then.
Oh, does it?
Yes. Shit's
Okay.
ammo, but it adds 2 dice. So, yeah.
There we go.
All right. Let's see here. Burst spread. Okay, you're gonna tell me figure out. So he does a. You know what? That guy's just dead. I don't feel like doing the math, and I know it's just gonna be way over the fucking top. And then the other guy takes 11 damage to the what? Right leg.
Who's left?
Yeah,
Yeah, right leg.
right leg. It takes 9 damage. Okay. So he loses an argument with a Gatling gun. Okay, Cyberdog turn. It can make it. It can take an action.
Well,
Or,
he's stunned and now prone. So it can sit there and whine.
um,
No, I'm going to
the
use auto repair and it heals 2 HP.
But to say you can do that. Yeah, you can do actions. You just have to spend AP to do those actions.
So
You
how
have
do
to
I
buy
roll
actions. For AP.
face die? Here we go, hold on.
It's a.
There we go.
There you go. All right. Auto repair. Yilmung, this is your turn.
Wait, I'm
I
sorry.
sprint.
Oh wait, hold up. Sorry, what's up, Moth?
Does stun prevent me from using actions?
Stun does not. Stun prevents you from getting your base actions, so you can still buy actions.
Right, okay,
But you
so then I
can't.
would have had
Yeah.
to spend 2 AP to do that.
Yeah.
Done.
Okay. I sprint.
Okay.
Boogity boogity.
Oh yeah, that guy's dead.
Okay, well, I'm done.
How dare you give me a Dr. Pepper commercial?
All right, God, it's your turn, Mr. Norsk. Down south, out by Eddie. If you click off your character, you see Eddie. Yeah.
Why is his vision not aligned with everybody else's? That's weird.
I don't know.
I can see Eddie's vision, but I can't see his. Yeah, it's like he's in a separate party or something. That's weird. What'd you do to that one token?
Let me check something real quick. I don't know. He has the same permissions as both all of you guys.
Is his vision mode different? He also doesn't appear on the list of combat people. That's odd. And it seems Eddie's his main token since he is considered a robot.
Did he just reload? Because he's not on the player list. I think he did just reload. Or maybe not. Maybe I'm
He
confused.
hasn't been on the player list.
There he is. Well, regardless, to get to the people, it's gonna or to get to the combat. It's that's a or moving. There would be 2 movement zones.
4 movement zones. Moving to where he's at is 2, and then moving down to combat's another 2. Yeesh.
Yeah.
Luckily, he's still got Eddie.
Does still have Eddie. Uh, yeah. Unless you want to do something else.
Oh, does he not have link actor data selected on his token? Also, his token disposition probably should be set to friendly.
Where do I do the token thing?
Right-click his token, then go to the settings menu on it.
He is listed as friendly.
The problem comes, Dan, that I can see your vision, but I can't see only his one token's vision. But I can see Edie's vision from him, which is weird. Which means it's probably that one token has an issue. Apparently, yeah.
Oh. All right. Just if you start. Wait, maybe it's the same.
Edie's a medium range fighter, though, isn't he?
Yes, Edie's mostly medium range.
Yeah, you might want to just move up to the door over here, since it's in the same zone,
Take shots in.
and shoot through there.
Okay. Give it a whack. You hit. Give me some damage. Oh, good. Zap. You hit him in the left arm. He is on his last leg. Um, you should be able to see what everyone else can when you're not, when you don't have a character selected. But if you, when you select a token, you should be able to only be able to see what the token sees. Ugh.
Yeah, the main problem is that the god token shows nothing for anybody,
Hmm.
which is strange. Maybe it's in a vision setting then.
I didn't play this much.
Well,
I
if it's
poked around though.
maybe vision angle 360, vision range 0, basic vision.
Okay.
Vision enabled check mark.
Anyway, the contract merc is gonna get, or a guy down the hall is gonna get an angle with a on Yilma or Yilmung.
He's gonna try. Okay, I guess you gotta succeed at least once in a while. Alright, I'll just ignore it, don't worry.
Okay. Let's see here. Yilmung, Dan. That guy went. Uh, this guy's gonna stim pack and fall back. Okay. He went. That guy's there. It was never real in the first place. This guy's gonna make a move. Two. Actually, no, he'll this thing out. Okay. That guy's gonna hang out. This guy, he's going to take a bonus action, and or sorry, he's gonna take a he's gonna use an AP to get a minor action, and he's gonna huff some steady.
No, that bastard.
And then he's going to aim and get an angle down the hallway, 2 zones down, and he's gonna shoot at the guy, which just unleashed the Gatling gun.
What?
There's a sniper down, or there's the sniper that kept running, and he's gonna shoot you. He's
got a slight problem with that.
you're 2 zones away.
I've got a corner of a wall between me and him. I'm down here.
The fucking abstractions of the rules. This is fucking
Hey
zone.
man, you're the one that made the walls.
I didn't make the walls. I didn't draw this map. I guess he's just gonna shoot Yilmar or Yilmung then.
You can try.
I've spent 6 weeks calling this guy Yilmung, trying not to call this guy Yilmung. Well, he's still gonna aim.
Just call him the big Y.
Ah, alright. Suppose they gotta hit every once in a while.
I mean, when was the last time Funky didn't crit on a roll, is all I'm asking.
Well, usually when they shoot at me, they just don't hit.
I mean, the last, like, what, 3 guys that have rolled?
Okay, let's see here. Accurate.
Yes, literally, the last 3 guys that have rolled have gotten criticals. 4 even, there's another one behind that.
Okay, so he can do. Okay, so he can spend that much AP. He's gonna spend 3 AP to do extra damage.
No, he doesn't have to do that.
Laser piercing 1, or sorry, energy piercing 1 to the right leg. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Damage.
Ignores 4 damage, or yeah, ignores 4 DR.
For energy DR even, since they're different.
Oh, it's energy damage?
Yeah, it's a
Yes, this
laser
is
rifle.
energy. It's a laser rifle.
Okay, so I ignore 1 damage. Yay. That's what? To my
7?
right.
Yeah, that's a
My right
crippled leg,
hind
isn't it?
leg.
Well, it's your right leg.
And yeah, I take 7 damage.
Yep. So that's an injury.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Dan, it's your turn. No. You know, I was waiting to hear back from Dan, and I just realized, oh wait,
Derp.
derp.
Generating AP. I think it's let me check.
Yeah, I think it's a major action.
What was it? It was an
It's called
action.
It is rally.
Rally is
Rally is a
a
major
major
action.
action, yes.
Endurance survival with difficulty 0.
You could always use different abilities depending on what you're trying
The
to do to rally
situation.
people.
Yeah, traditionally it's.
Endurance survival's probably self-rallying kind of thing. Like, I got this, I can take it.
Okay. Okay, Dan. That guy's dead. Dead. Moth's turn.
My interaction move. Gatling time.
You just click away from your token. You hit.
Reroll 3 of these.
Which one are you shooting at? The top one or the bottom one?
Top one. He's the one with laser rifle, right?
Yes. Let's see here. Does he live? Probably not.
Well, it is burst and spread, so he takes 15 damage. Minus armor.
15.
Hit location was head, by the way.
You know, funnily enough, he has a thick helmet. So his head is actually the heaviest armor on his body. But I think he's still dead. Yeah, he's dead. And the one who takes half damage, he takes 5. Or sorry, no, he takes.
He takes full
does
damage.
he takes full damage to the. Oh, he does
Head.
take full damage. Yeah, to the head. And he's concussed.
Nice. Finish him.
And your dog's not. Your dog is no longer concussed.
Flashbang, yeah. Gonna stand up from prone, take some major action. Just gonna chill around the corner, not doing anything. I suppose I could go around the corner and bark, but I'm not gonna.
Yep, where's AP? Okay, Gatling gun. See here. North roll, robot, north. Okay. Youngmung, it's your turn.
All right, I'm gonna take a minor action and eat some fancy lad snack cakes.
Much.
Know myself just a little bit.
Are those irradiated?
No, they were preserved.
Ooh, tasty.
I'm going to take an AP to move into here, and then I'm going to punch him.
Look at you getting successes.
Since he stays or stunned or whatever, is it free to hit him or?
I don't see anything that says it is free to hit him.
All right, so it doesn't lower his defense, is what I'm asking.
I don't think it does.
Okay, well that's but he's still 2 AP.
Yep. You still get.
I mean, 8, 3 piercing, and persistent damage for 3 turns.
Yeah, he's dead.
Yeah, get murked.
Okay. You still hear a shouting down the hallway? Okay. It is your turn. You still hear shouting from down the hallway, so yes. Nope. Around the corner to the left is where you hear things. Guy over there, and maybe a couple other guys. Yeah, so you see Eddie, and then there's the dead guys, and then yeah.
I see a token right there. Just barely. Somebody's ass is hanging outside the range of vision.
There you go. You've caught up with Eddie and the rest of the and stepped over the pile of corpses that you guys have left in your wake. You smile, and Yamug just smiles and waves. Yum, yeah.
Yep.
Your robot would be in reach. Yeah, would be able to around the corner and see a guy. So if you want me to, you could take a shot at this guy. Um, do you want Eddie to shoot Norsk or no? Norski good.
Probably gonna take that as he walked away because his turn's over.
Yeah, I saw his mouse move once though. Oh, there he is.
Oh, he's moving. Take the shot, Eddie. Take the shot.
Shoot her. Shoot her.
Ah.
Okay. Okay, that guy's turn. Just gonna put Edie back where he was. Okay. This guy is going to shoot at Yamar or Yamug.
How dare you?
You can try.
He missed.
Should have aimed.
It wouldn't have helped.
Could have.
I mean,
So
maybe
here,
it could have, but it wouldn't have helped.
all right. Guy pops up around the corner.
No. Stay back.
Another one.
Get away.
Like roaches, they're coming out of the woodwork.
Oh,
He also missed.
he never hit the great punch.
He also didn't say he was
I'm gonna
aiming,
have
so he
him spend
totally
an AP.
missed.
I'm gonna have him. Oh, wait, no, I can't do that. Fuck. Okay. Alright, that's where he is. Okay. Dan, it's your turn.
Oh, it's a bathroom. What a troll. A bathroom in Fallout?
Plenty of those.
Hey,
It's
you're
probably
thinking of other
drugs or a
schools.
grenade in the toilet.
Yeah, those are usually in there, too, in Fallout.
Oh, does the bathroom wall look flimsy enough to run through?
Yeah, it would be an action, but yeah, you could Kool-Aid Man if you wanted to. Athletics difficulty 2. God damn, you're still succeeding on a fucking 14. Holy shit.
When you're big and
That high
bulky and
strength,
strong,
yeah.
you're big and bulky and strong. You'll probably have to throw him through the wall.
That was 1 AP for you, though. Okay. Oh, sorry. There you go.
The troll second zone.
Okay. Yeah, you busted from the bathroom to a cubicle. um. See here, Dan. Moth, it's your turn.
All right. So is that hole he just punched through the wall big enough to shoot through?
Yes.
Fantastic.
Ah, 3
It's a
zones of
shame I
radar.
can't see currently. I will try to shoot that guy since the hole exists now.
Which one? The one with the shotgun?
Yeah, since he's the only one I should be able to see from the narrow hole range.
It's not the size of a mouse. Okay.
Fuck, I'm gonna reroll one of those at least. Fuck. I miss.
Tragic.
Okay, question. To heal the dog, is this a robot repair kit or a stim pack?
Your choice. It is as it
Both
is
work.
a bi. Yeah, as it is a biomechanical construct.
And I doubt it could use them on itself, right?
It doesn't have opposable thumbs.
No, it does have a jaw, but no. Okay, he'll just chill in the back then. She'll just chill in the back then.
Yep.
I do have robot repair kits on me, yes.
Work. Okay. All right. Cyberdog. Yumung, it's your turn.
Excellent. I menacingly step towards them.
According to this, I only have one though, so that's weird. I could have sworn I had 4.
Uh,
No,
I
I
think
had
I
2. I used one.
reloaded.
Never mind.
Yep, pretty sure I reloaded. So I'm gonna just punch. Alright, I'm gonna reroll.
It's okay.
No!
Oh no.
You gotta take it.
Yep,
You
I
did hit.
do.
Oh, you stuck your hand too
Ooh.
far through.
That is true damage, so you take 1 damage.
Yep, got it. Alright, well, I mean,
A spring recoils and hits you in the eye.
No,
I'll
that should
take
be more than 1 damage.
I'll take a 7 with 3 piercing and 3 persistent.
Okay. 3 piercing. Yeah, 3 piercing. Yeah. To the head? No, to the what?
To the wall.
To the head.
Back to the head.
Still resisted. Yeah, still resists. What that was 6. Okay, that much
Yep.
damage. Okay. Norris, it's your turn. Yep. Yep. You can move into that zone.
He
if you
can't. You gotta move him.
I deleted that wall, so you should be able
Oh.
to. Yeah.
Yep.
That's
2 separate zones now.
that is 2 separate zones. So you got to navigate through the wall.
Luckily, that's
But
only
it is
one
passable.
major action to get in there.
Yeah, you can't pass through the zone. You can also use AP to take a shot. Uh, yes, it'd just be difficulty 2, which is pretty attainable.
Is long 2+ zones away or 3+ zones away?
Uh, it goes short in the same, medium is 1, long would be 2.
And past that, you can't hit?
Uh, A
To be
3 is extreme. 3 is
Hey, then,
extreme.
to be able to make that shot, I would have had to move into the room.
Yeah.
So I move into the room.
If I remember, I think anything beyond extreme range is pretty arbitrary to where it's kind of DM discretion if you can hit or not. I think there might be super extreme range, but weapons don't go. Weapons don't go into that. Sorry, weapons don't go into that threshold. You just roll your SMG as usual, or you hit. Probably the guy with the shotgun, although you could hit the other guy if you wanted to.
Well, he's got a spread
Laser.
burst fire on that one.
Oh yeah, you can hit both. Okay, you hit both. Take damage. Both is good. He resisted, or this guy resists a bit of it. It's my torso. Okay, so this is five damage. 4. Okay, he takes that. Okay, that guy's dead. Yes, Norsky Kool-Aid Man to the wall. Anyway, the Eddie's turn. Zap. You
Oof.
don't hit. You don't hit because it's 2 zones, 2 regions away. You can reroll that complication though if you like. Yes, because there's the bathroom, or he's in
Bathroom
the
is one,
bathroom.
cubicle's another. Nah.
He would have to move up. If you want to recant that.
Well, we're counting walls as lines too, so this whole area in here is just a mess of zones. Would the shot hit from there? 1 success? DM, you there? Funky? Funky? Funky! He's dead. No, he really did! He DC'd! Holy crap! Oh no, look, he smoke bombed away. Fucking rolled the smoke bomb and pieced out.
Hello.
Welcome back.
Okay. There we are. I don't know what the happened. Anyway,
Well, you rolled a smoke bomb and then disappeared, so.
Norse rolled the smoke bomb, so you can make the shot, but the guy's gonna disappear into a cloud of smoke. Roll for damage, Norsk. Hello.
You're still here.
Okay. He here. Okay. Energy to the left leg. He takes a little bit of damage. Otherwise, a cloud or a laser light show, a cloud of smoke, hits the wall behind him, and it crumbles. He's now a cloud of dust, and is obscured for at least one round. It goes back to his turn.
We
Uh,
can't see him. He can't see us.
let's see. He's gonna take a shot at. Let's see what's medium range. Medium range. Still difficulty 1. He's gonna take a sneak attack against Yomog.
You can try. Ah.
You're a little late on that one.
Uh,
Oh, yeah, that's right.
he's still gonna miss. And he's going to back away, and he's gonna open up the door. As he opens up the door and begins to try to leave, a grenade bouquet
Uh-oh.
drops.
Oh, it's a good thing I didn't go through that door earlier.
Yeah, that's a very good thing none of you went through this fucking door. Um, the grenade bouquet drops. He forgot about it. He is now a thin red paste on the wall. Congratulations, you guys win. Would you guys like to divvy up the spoils next? Or actually, I kind of need to get the. I need to figure out what the spoils will be here. But
One of them's a laser rifle.
one of them is a laser rifle, laser sniper actually. Um,
Ooh.
I'll have all your goodies ready next time we meet.
Okay.
Nice.
All right, thank you for coming.
Yeah, good game. Good game.
See you next week. Hopefully, I don't fucking work it.